it's on stamina mode. Let's see what happens. That spring fired off. You better have changed modes, buddy. Hey guys, HappyRhino here, back with another video. And in this video, we're going to be taking a Beyblade and bringing its special ability in the anime and seeing if we can replicate it in real life. So let's get straight into it. Today, we are doing something different. So this is a release. This is a Turbo Spryzen, and we've had it for a while, you know. I was thinking, what can I do with this? I don't want to unbox it this time because it's kind of late, you know, and I'm not sure if it's worth the time considering all of these new Beyblades that are coming out. So my idea was basically in the anime, it has this really cool battle where Aiger is facing up against Shu, and Shu's Beyblade hits a wall of the stadium, bounces into the air, its driver gets knocked loose, and then it changes modes on its driver, then falls back down and is in a different mode. So that's not going to happen in real life. It's not physics, it's not how things work, but we're going to see if we can play around with getting it to kind of switch modes in battle and just have some fun with its different modes. So guys, you don't know how long I've been waiting for this Beyblade. Finally have it unboxed and I'm so excited. I love the burst stoppers on its layer. I'm really excited to have wall because it's an amazing frame that I have been going without because it's just been sitting on my wall. Guys, we're just going to replicate this anime battle by going up against Achilles and seeing if we can get this to change modes. That's what we're trying to do, guys. We're going to launch it kind of in one mode, see if we can get it to change into another mode. I honestly don't know how well this is going to work, guys. It's kind of like a challenge. We're just going to see if we can pull something off. If not, we're just going to have some cool battles anyways. Before you guys watch the rest of this video, I want to see if you guys can finish this challenge. So basically, if you want to try, make sure to do it. If you want to, you can like post it on Instagram or tag me or anything. But I just want you guys to have fun with it, see if you can do it. And if you did, props to you, because this is going to be kind of hard. Anyways, your goal is to launch the tip in one way, and it has to change modes to the other. That is the whole challenge for this video. Starts in one mode, changes, ends in another, wins the battle. So that's the goal. Yeah, let's see if we can do this. So guys, my method of doing this is going to be basically, we're going to have the Zeta driver, and my goal is to where it's going to be launched in one mode, sticking out, so that if it hits the floor, it would pop in and still spin. But what we're going to do is launch it so that it hits the edge of the stadium and changes modes and is still spinning. So I guess it's kind of cheating the system, you know, it's not like we launched it and it changed modes. But guys, if school's taught me one thing, it's think smarter, not harder. So let's get straight into this. Guys, after 2 hours of searching, I finally found my other Zeta driver. But basically, I've had this Zeta for a while, so it spins a lot easier, look at that, compared to this newer Zeta, which is a lot harder to spin. My goodness, it's like you have to put your back into it. And I am not gonna have to call my chiropractor today, so I'm using this easier one. We're gonna slap it on this bad boy. It's the same combo, same everything, it's a different color, but haters gonna hate. So basically it's gonna make it easier to change modes. Let's see if we can do this, guys. I'm honestly not sure if it's possible, but this is just crunch time. Ooh, that technically just, it was on this mode, I launched it, and it switched modes and landed. It just died there, and I wasn't expecting that to work, so I wasn't talking or anything, but it just technically changed modes. So if we can do that and get it to still spin, it will technically be changing modes, even though it's not like midway through the battle or whatever. But once again, haters gonna hate. We're doing our best. So let's keep on with this grind, seeing if we can actually get this to happen in a battle now that we know this version of it's possible. Okay, here we go. Ah! I do not think that changed modes because it is very unstable and it still bursted it. And that's what happened, guys. So that is what we're going to be fighting. It kind of like doing the splits like that, you know. So yeah, it's not hardcore enough. We need perfection. That's how HappyRhino does this. So guys, as you can see, it's fully up like that. Let's see if we can get it to switch in battle. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and 3, 2, 1. I don't know if it switched or not. Let's see. Man, that was a delayed launch. Sorry, Achilles. I'm literally giving you no chance. And it's the same driver. Why? Okay, so I'm gonna play around with this a little more, but before I do that, I'm gonna see if maybe kind of like launching it sideways can do anything. That would change it. Ouch, wall really hurts. And no, it doesn't really. 3, 2, 1, and 3, 2. Let's see if we can change this mode. Wait. Thanks, Turbo Blade. And that's a burst, of course, because, yeah, I didn't launch it in time. Let's see if we can get some more practicing in before we go into any battles. Three, 2, 1, and wait, I'm gonna pull the tip out. Let's hope for the best. 3, 2, 1. Please tell me the mode changed. Nope. That would have been so cool. Like, imagine that at the beginning of the video, like clip. Ah, oh, I could just picture it, but nope. Nope. So guys, I just realized, I don't know if you can tell it, but I am like putting little kind of dents in my stadium when I launch it like this. So yep, I'm sorry, my baby, but it had to happen for this video. It's worth it. 3, 2, 1, and wait. 3, 2, launch in attack mode, just like I said. Please tell me to switch modes. It sounds oh, it's doing the splits again. Don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, guys, new idea. What happens if we like? Can we manually change it like something like that? Flat. Yeah, that was kind of a silly idea. We're going to try this again though, like see if we can kind of like loop it under there, maybe. Guys, I'm literally trying to think outside the box so hard right now. My brain is like hurting because of how hard I'm thinking outside the box. Anyways, what we're gonna do is just kind of wrap it around this tip. This is such a weird idea, guys. But as you can see, I'm desperate because I don't want to grind and just like have to do this. So I'm gonna try and think outside the box a little. Guys, here's my logical thinking with this idea. We loop the string under the driver, so when I launch the Beyblade, the string goes everywhere, gets caught somewhere, it kind of like pulls the driver out and stops it from switching modes and then switches its mode. So in a perfect world, this would work. Not really though, but since this is not a perfect world, I don't think it will. Anyways, let's see if we can get this to work. Moment of truth, guys. Here we go, Achilles. And this chunk monk of a horrible idea. Oh. And it half worked. Does that count, guys? Are we actually onto something? I'm honestly not sure, but that half worked. I'm surprised that half worked at all. I thought it was just gonna flop. Okay, guys. Now we know that this idea has potential. We're going in with it, guys. I didn't think this would work. I thought I was just gonna have to launch it against the rim, but we're going full out here, guys. So guys, we have some nice yo-yoing string that's kind of a little bit, I'm not sure if I've used it before. It looks a little worn out. And this is some older string. So in my newer yo-yos, I use some better string, but we're using this to hopefully get better results because it's a little shorter. So guys, if you don't know yo-yo string, on one of the sides it kind of like looks like that, if the camera will focus, and you can untwist the ends of it to where you can open it up as a loop, and it's kind of like a lasso. If you guys can see this, see it's kind of like a hole at the end. So that's kind of what goes around the axle of your yo-yo, this hole, but we're going to wrap it around our Beyblade tip instead. Tighten that up again and everything, twist it all up, and we're going to wrap the rest around the outside of the bay See if this works, and we're going to cut off the rest of it. Sorry, string, but you're an older string anyway, so I'm not really sorry. Let's see if we can get this to work though, guys. Let's pop this tip out. Yep, it's popped up. So guys, we're going to launch Achilles real quick. Sorry, Achilles, you keep getting bursted, but it's part of the job description. Anyways, it's in defense mode. Let's put it on the launcher. Oh, and it's still on defense mode. Hooray! Wait, maybe if we like tie this like to the camera or something so that when it's falling, the mode gets pulled like that. Oh, but it'd have to get pulled from the side. So maybe if I just launch it with the string like this, I can manually pull it out. Ooh, guys, we are getting technical here. I don't think this will work, but let's try. So we just, oh, what did it just do? Did it change? Nope, it didn't change. That was cool though, guys. You gotta admit, that was some cool content. Yep, it's still in defense mode. I quit. Not really though, guys. I've never quit. Okay, so I'm gonna give this string some string and test launch this, guys. Oh, I don't think this is even gonna. Oh. What is this turned into? And it has not pulled it, guys. Okay, so let's see if I can pull the string myself, and maybe that will do something. See, guys, we have this starting on the stamina tip, just like this. And we're going to pull this, kind of, and it's still in the stamina tip. Okay, guys. Whew, this is a doozy of a problem. So, guys, now we're going to be trying to use a spring, because when in doubt, use a spring, because potential energy equals life. So, I'm not sure how we're going to do this, but maybe we're kind of gonna, because it's gonna have to, ooh, that just launched. So guys, we're going to try and we're going to try and feed this through the spring, because we have to make everyone who's watching this video think that we're like engineers and stuff. So guys, we fed this through the spring, and now I'm going to try and maybe combine these two ideas. I'm not sure how exactly. Now that we have the spring just like this, we're going to twist some of this excess yo-yo string into the spring, so basically the spring can't move on the string, and we're going to kind of shove it in there if we can. I'm not sure. Ooh, yes, there we go. We got some energy built up, so now the goal is just like that. Yes, it's going to be like a trigger mechanism. So the spring kind of holds it. Oh, guys, we could be getting somewhere. So the spring kind of holds it in, and then when it's pressed down, I think I twisted it a little too far there. There we go. So when it's kind of pressed down, it kind of releases. It's kind of weird to see, guys, and I'm not sure if I can bend the spring a little. Well, I definitely did, but I'm not sure if this is going to work whatsoever. But basically the idea is to kind of give it some kinetic energy. This looks silly, guys. Like, you're probably questioning the sanity of me right now, but we're dedicated, guys. So basically it starts on stamina mode. Here we go. So basically, guys, we're going to launch Achilles first, as we usually do. Sorry, Achilles, you're probably going to get bursted once again. Okay, and now, guys, it's on stamina mode. Let's see what happens. That spring fired off. You better have changed modes, buddy. So close. Look at that. So, guys, we're loading this up once again. Going to really compress this spring this time and loop it in just like that. So that when it gets knocked out, it kind of pulls this in a circle, and we've gone all the way to the stamina tip. So we've gone like in a circle, and yeah, we're gonna see what happens. I'm not sure if it's even gonna like come out, you know, but this is worth a try. So once again, stamina mode, here we go. And oh, I don't think it even came out. The spring was too tight in there. Ooh, it moved, guys. It moved. Do you guys see that? This is called progress. Basically, the spring got undone, but it doesn't have... Oh, the spring is also too much friction so that it's not really spinning because it's not being pulled. Huh. Give me a second, guys. So guys, we are back with a new idea. So basically when we went with the spring back in here, so basically what that does is it keeps this from spinning in a way because it grabs this almost like a gear, and we have the string kind of tensioned here at the burst stoppers. So my idea is that like this tension will build, the burst stoppers will kind of pop out. This will get dislodged since the Beyblade's spinning, and hopefully it changes modes. I am kind of doubtful, but here you go. Wait, let me straighten that up a little. So basically it's on stamina mode, and we're hoping that it goes to a different mode besides stamina mode, of course. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Oh man, my string caught the launcher. And we're starting off in stamina mode and launching this. Hopefully, let's see if I can get this on my launcher. My goodness. There we go. And once again, same tip. 3, 2, 1. That spring, I think, went off or something. Something went off. Oh, is the spring still on it? Nope. Oh, same mode, guys. Same mode. So, guys, basically, we be getting real technical with it. Here's my latest invention. So basically what you got here is you have this yo-yo string wrapped around this, of course, and basically the string comes over here. I'll have to pull it a little tighter, but basically these burst stoppers, I open them, put the string in the middle, put some putty, and then close them. So basically the idea is that when the Beyblade starts spinning really fast, the burst stoppers open, this string falls out, so there's nothing holding this tip in place. So this spring right here that's been puttied on brilliantly, or very neatly, not really. Anyways, that it pulls the tip, and yeah, that's pretty much the idea. I need to tighten the string a little bit more, but you guys get the idea. So hope this works. So guys, we've tightened the string a little so it's more flat. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. The keeling just comes off the launcher. So weird sometimes. 3, 2, 1. There we go. And my goodness. 3, 2, 1. I don't think it worked. Ooh. So maybe that didn't come out as well as I thought it would be. And it's still in defense mode because it just got pressed down. That's what that's a common thread that keeps messing things up. So guys, basically we're going to have one more try at this. Basically we've taken little pieces of tubing and we are turning them down in there. So let's see. Sorry there. So basically what we're just doing there is laying it here and spinning it so that it's in the bottom, in the base of this thing. And basically what we're hoping is that stops it from pressing down as easily. See guys, it can still turn. It's not pressed down all the way. And we're hoping that makes it so that it won't get pressed down when it lands and it can just change modes. So let's just give this a couple more tries, launching it on the edge or on that kind of like lip there, and see if it can kind of just naturally change modes. 3, 2, 1. And it is still on that stamina mode. So it didn't get pressed down all the way though, which is really nice. 3, 2, 1. And 3, 2. Oh man. Still on the stamina mode. So guys, we're going to try this one last time and see if we might get lucky. But after this, we are done. So technically we got it to change on this round, but it wasn't in battle and it was at the beginning of the video. Plus, it wasn't very, like, unique. It was beautiful. And after it hit there, it didn't keep spinning. So, technically, we kind of did it, but not really. Let's see if this could somehow do it, though. Once again, we're just putting it on this jumpy mode, attack mode, whatever you call it. And we are going to launch it. See if we can kind of give it a... And... Nope. Oh, we got halfway there, guys. But that is going to be the end of this video. We got really close. We kind of half did it and we had some really cool ideas. But basically that's how this kind of mini series is going to go. We're going to be taking events and like special moves in the Beyblade world and bringing them into real life. I had a ton of fun doing this. I have to try and get these tubes out of the bottom up here now. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you feel like it, you can also subscribe down below too. But with that being said, make sure to keep your horns up and smile well. See you guys next time. Bye. Boom, boom.